can the vegetarian diet meet all nutritional needs, particularly protein?
In modern times, the answer to that is no. And I'm always sad when people pay primarily attention to protein. This is vegans' mantra. Oh, we mix legumes and grains together so we get perfect protein. Well, that's only one of the 90 essential nutrients. They're leaving themselves out of the other 89. It's that leaving out of the other 89 that get vegans in trouble. You think about some of the more famous vegans. Linda McCartney, Paul McCartney, the Beatle, his wife, actually made more money selling her prepared vegan meals and her vegan cookbook. She made more money. She made billions of dollars as opposed to the Beatles. She made more money than they did as a singing group, and she died at 52. Then you look at Michael Jackson, whose life was really messed up, and he was a vegan. They look at Steve Jobs. He was a vegan. He died at 56, and so on. And so veganism is problematic, and the reason is the assumption when you eat a vegan diet is that everything is perfect, and it's not. What you're doing is you're depending on getting all 90 essential nutrients on the throw of a dice every morning. There are some communities around the world who can practice veganism because of dumb luck, because they've got 60, 70 minerals in their soil, and all the nutrients they grow in the soil, all the plants they grow in the soil will suck up these minerals. They use wood for fuel. They're third world cultures. They use wood for fuel, and they're putting the wood ashes, which really aren't ashes, which are the minerals that are left when you burn the tree for fuel. They put that in the garden, and the trees take up those minerals, which are recycling those 60 essential minerals. We're talking about really isolated places. Very few out of 7 billion people on Earth. We're talking about maybe 200 people could eat well and get everything they need. And so we actually began to shoot ourselves. In fact, the guy who invented McCormick farming equipment, he died in his 30s from pernicious anemia because he was a vegan. I mean, he was one of the first billionaires in America, along with the steel makers, Carnegie and people like that. And his name was McCormick, and he died of pernicious anemia. Actually took a tour of the facility, his original plant, and they said he died of pernicious anemia. And I said, oh, that's just a B12 deficiency. And they said, well, yeah, he died of B12 deficiency because he was a vegan.